Hey everyone. Hey. So I wanted to show you a quick video. I'm going to see if people come in because I'm late. Sorry again. Life is just too hectic right now for me to really stay on track. But hey Rachel Imwindinwa. Hope I pronounced that right. But yeah, so the title of the video is Women Underestimate Their Power. And what inspired this video today is a little clip from an old movie that I saw today. And I wanted to show you guys this clip because honestly, sometimes women listen better when it comes out of a male's mouth because I don't know, like women just really seek validation from men oftentimes. So I wanted to show you something that's coming out of a male's mouth about this, because I can tell you all day that you're powerful. Other women can tell you all day that you're powerful, but maybe you won't listen. So I'm going to let you hear it from the horse's mouth. All right. So I'll show you guys this clip and tell me what you think of it. Hey, Machiavellian Empress. Girl, I saw your Instagram little bio. I was like, girl. I was like, this girl's speaking the truth. We on the same wavelength. I think your bio said something about humans are just going to be humans. You might as well capitalize off of it, right? That's deep. And like, as a person who was like a humanitarian for a long time, and for me to just like go all the way on the other side and just be like, yo, nature laughs last, So I saw that and I appreciated it. Hey, Melanie Hazelton. But oh, you were busy reading Hotactics. Good, girl. You were studying. All right, so let me just play this video.
Well, that's that. I never go to funerals or relic of barbarism. So, now what? Well, the future looks very bright. Just as I was leaving the cemetery, Ed Sipple made me a proposition. And last night, the manager of the Star and Garter Burlesque House offered me a job in the chorus to do a strip act. A strip act? Yeah, show my shape. Well, that's a business in itself. Oh, I guess I ain't much of a businesswoman. What's going to become of you? It's up to you to decide. If you stay in this town, you are lost. Where would I go? Paris? I got $4. That's what makes me mad with you. You're a coward. I mean, you let life defeat you. You don't fight back. What chance has a woman got? More chance than man. A woman, young, beautiful like you, can get anything she wants in the world because you have power over men. But you must use men, not let them use you. You must be a master, not a slave. Look, here. Nietzsche says, all life, no matter how we idealize it, is nothing more nor less than exploitation. That's what I'm telling you. Exploit yourself. Go to some big city where you will find opportunities. Use men. Be strong, defiant. Use men to get the things you want.
Woo! All right. So did y'all hear that? His accent was very heavy. Hey, Real Deal Financial. Hey. Everybody needs to subscribe to Real Deal Financial. He has great business and finance advice over there on his channel. All right. So, guys, did you listen? Ladies, everyone, did you hear this man? So this girl comes in. Oh, can I share the link to that video? Of course. Yeah. Let me share the link with y'all. Let me share it. So a girl walks in and she's like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm just going to become a stripper. Right. And the man's like, oh, yeah, well, that's a business in and of itself. And she's like, well, I'm not much of a businesswoman. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. What chance do I have? I only have $4. I only have $4. And the man is like, this is what I don't like about you. The man said, this is what I don't like about you. You give up too easy. You let life defeat you. A woman, young, beautiful like yourself, can have anything in the world. She said, he says to this young girl, you must use men to get what you want, not be used, right? I mean, this is powerful, and this is coming from a man. This man is telling this young woman this, okay? I'm going to run it back again, but I really want you to listen to this. And I shared the link right here. The link is right here. So if any of you are confused about what you should be doing in life, you need to click this link and watch this, all right? Oh, Real Deal Financial, thank you. Thank you, Real Deal. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Yeah, everybody subscribe to Real Deal Financial. He has great content. Young brother on the come up. Great advice, great business advice. Machiavellian Empress, yeah, girl, we're gonna talk one day. You hit me up on Instagram, and maybe we could do like a video call. Someone saying I'm watching from Kenya, Africa. Great. Moonchild said thank you. You're welcome. But honestly, I was told the same thing. I think when I was around 20, and I wasn't really sure, and I was like, man, like, what chance do I have? And if you notice in the video, the young woman, when she walks in the room, she's like, what chance do I have as a woman? And then the man is like, what chance does a man have? He literally says, you have power over men. As a young, beautiful woman, you have power over men. But you see, as women, this youth and this beauty doesn't last for long. So we must leverage it and we must use it in order to get the things that will set us up for the future and take care of us in the future, okay? So this is why I'm saying women underestimate their power. You have this woman coming in, she's like, oh man, what am I going to do? I don't have any chance as a woman. And you have this old man telling her, listen, you have power over men. You are a young, beautiful woman. You can have anything you want. Go to a big city, right? See who will help you. See who will assist you. All right, and I'm going to play this video again because this is deep. I mean, I really like this. I'm so happy someone shared it today in the group that I'm in. I'm going to play it again. Listen carefully because his accent is a little strong.
Well, that's that. I never go to funerals or radical barbarism. So, now what? Well, the future looks very bright. Just as I was leaving the cemetery, Ed Sipple made me a proposition. And last night, the manager of the Star and Garter Burlesque House offered me a job in the chorus to do a strip act. A strip act? Yeah, show my shape. Well, that's a business in itself. Oh, I guess I ain't much of a businesswoman. What's going to become of you? It's up to you to decide. If you stay in this town, you are lost. Where would I go? Paris? I got $4. That's what makes me mad with you. You're a coward. I mean it. You let life defeat you. You don't fight back. What chance has a woman got? More chance than man. A woman, young, beautiful like you, can get anything she wants in the world because you have power over men. But you must use men, not let them use you.
Okay, y'all, just that right there. I'm going to pause. Did you hear what he said? You have power over men. You must use men. Don't let them use you. You must be a master, not a slave. He says that after, but he says you must be a master, not a slave. Y'all, listen, because I don't think y'all hearing this man, okay? Honey Love, hey girl. Hey. Melanie, he was preaching. No, Maya B, no, he was definitely preaching. He said, you have power over men. Okay, I'm just gonna rewind that one more time because it's everything. This is everything. He said, I don't like this about you, that you don't fight back. You know, you let life defeat you. All right.
Oh, I guess I ain't much of a businesswoman. What's going to become of you? It's up to you to decide. If If you stay in this town, you are lost.
Where would I go? Paris? I got $4.
That's what makes me mad with you. You're a coward. I mean, you let life defeat you. You don't fight back.
What chance has a woman got?
More chance than men. A woman, young, beautiful like you, can get anything she wants in the world because you have power over men. But you must use men, not let them use you. You must be a master, not a slave. Look, here. Nietzsche says, all life, no matter how we idealize it, is nothing more nor less than exploitation. That's what I'm telling you. Exploit yourself. Go to some big city where you will find opportunities. Use men. Be strong, defiant. Use men to get the things you want.
He literally said, use men to get the things you want. You have power over men, okay? All right. Oh, thank you, Homewrecker. Thank you, Homewrecker TV. Homewrecker, you know what? I have a feeling you have multiple identities because you were Black October, now you're Homewrecker. Okay, thank you, Homewrecker. I appreciate the donation. Mwah. Okay, so I actually shared the link to this video right here. Wait, it's right here. So it's in the chat if you're interested. Y'all, this man is preaching. And women, it's like women are sitting on the most valuable thing in the world. You understand? And they don't use it. Women have been completely brainwashed into not taking advantage of their assets. Completely brainwashed. Melanie Hazelton says he sounds like he's coming from experience too. I mean, look, here's the thing. Older men love younger women. Love them, love them, love them, love them, love them. He's an older man talking to this young, beautiful woman. And he's like, look, you have a lot of power. You don't even know the power you have. You don't even know, right? So I'm gonna let this play. But it doesn't last very long after this.
Yeah.
And that's it. This was, let's see. This is called, well, I've never seen this movie before in my life, but I just saw the clip and I had to make a video about this clip. So this is starring Barbara Stanwyck in Babyface. And this little scene is called Use Men to Get the Things You Want. You know, he says this right here. It's right here. Right here, the title, if you can see it. Barbara Stanwyck in Babyface, use men to get the things you want. Okay? You have an old man telling this young woman the secret of life, right? And I know a lot of, oh, thank you. Thank you, honey love. Thank you, girl. Y'all just so generous to me today. Listen, I have to remind y'all, listen, and you even have men here. You have men here just supporting. Look like Homewrecker. Thank you, Homewrecker. I really appreciate you. You got men out here support. So ladies, like, listen, I say this. There are a lot of dusties online and they may be the loudest. Okay. A lot of dusties come to my channel and they harass me and they harass you and they harass us as a collective. And they say, oh, we're gold diggers. We're horrible. We don't have any morals. We're bad people. We're bad people. But there are men out here like Homewrecker, you know, like Real Deal Financial right here. He donated too. There are men that are providers and they're not hiding. It's just you have to, as a woman, embrace your femininity. And the men, the provider men, will reveal themselves. You understand? And you have to know. You absolutely have to know that you are worth all of this. You are worth it, and you deserve the things that you want. Okay? Homewrecker. See, look, we all showing you love, Homewrecker. Thank you. Luxury Queen says, okay, Melanie. I mean, this is powerful. And I'm so happy that I was introduced to this scene, right? Like, I mean, this is powerful. This is some powerful stuff. use men to get the things you want. And, I've been preaching about listening to GL Lambert instead of Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels doesn't care about women. He just wants to tear women down, right? But GL Lambert really cares about women. He wrote the book Hotactics. And one of the keys to dating and being really successful as a woman, and a lot of women, we are not programmed to think like this, right? We have been brainwashed to be servants and slaves without realizing our power that we have over men, right? This man in the movie says, you have power over men. The girl walks in. She's like, oh, I only have $4. What am I supposed to do? What chance do I have as a woman? And then the man's like, what chance does man have? As a young, beautiful woman, you have power over men. He says that, right? So women, we have been brainwashed into thinking we're powerless and that, men are just better and they're more fit for this, more fit for that. Oh yeah, men are just better and they have more power over us. You understand? Listen, let me tell you something. The only reason why institutionalized sexism and institutionalized misogyny exists in the form of patriarchy is because men inherently do not have power over women. So they have to create grand systems and institutions to reinforce, their position, quote unquote, their false position over women, or their artificial position over women. Like, they have to create that power over women. Women don't have to create that power over men. Women naturally have it. Women naturally have this power over men. That's why we don't have to create institutionalized misandry. We don't have to create institutionalized sexism against men. Like, men have to create institutionalized sexism and misogyny against women in order to have any type of power. Men would not have any power over us if patriarchy didn't exist. Like, on a very basic natural level, men would have no power over us. Besides the physical, of course. Oh, thank you, Melanie Hazelton. Let me turn on this banner. I forgot the banner. Okay, so my Cash App is below. Thank you. My Cash App is UniverseTrip. It's playing down here. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. But understand, like you literally have all the power, and trust me, the psychological warfare and the propaganda has really done a job on women as a whole. We're walking around trying to compete with men as if we're equal, and women are far more powerful than men on a fundamental level. You understand? So I thought this clip was more than powerful, and I really want you guys to listen to this clip over and over again. If you got to listen to this clip 10 times every day while you putting on your makeup, do that. Do it. Do it. Because it is truth. And once you internalize this reality, once you internalize this truth, that as a young, beautiful woman, or as a woman in general, you don't even got to be young, but as a woman who takes care of herself, as a woman who embraces her femininity, you have power over men. Okay? Oh, I love you, girl. I love you too. I love you too. Hey, KK. Let me see. The Machiavellian Empress says, someone just sent me that video with Samuels and said he was right. Lord, I'm about to pitch a fit. Don't worry about it, girl. Just send him, whoever you're referring to, just send them this video. I put the link in the chat. But let me, y'all, look. For the people who just came into the live stream, so Luxury Queen says, how much do the super chat take out when I donate? That way I can put the full amount. Luxury Queen, super chat takes 30%. So any type of donations I get, YouTube takes 30%. I only get 70. Okay. But thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And if you don't want to use super chats, my Cash App is just UniverseTrip. It's in the banner ticker. But I'm going to play this video one more time. Okay. So in her piece says, did I miss the clip? Okay. So I'm going to play the clip one more time. So, I mean, I just think everybody should listen to this clip a good 10 times a day, right? Just so we can get rid of the brainwashing that we've gone through as women. We should listen to this clip 10 times a day. All right? Okay.
I never go to funerals. I let it go barbarism. So, now what?
Well, the future looks very bright. Just as I was leaving the cemetery, Ed Stipple made me a proposition. And last night, the manager of the Starry Garter Burlesque House offered me a job in the chorus to do a strip act.
A strip act?
Yeah, show my shape.
Well, that's a business in itself.
Oh, I guess I ain't much of a businesswoman.
What's going to become of you? It's up to you to decide. If you stay in this town, you are lost.
Where would I go? Paris? I got $4.
That's what makes me mad with you. You're a coward. I mean it. You let life defeat you. You don't fight back.
What chance has a woman got?
More chance than men. A woman, young, beautiful like you, can get anything she wants in the world because you have power over men. But you must use men, not let them use you. You must be a master, not a slave. Look, here.
He preaching.
He says, all life, no matter how we idealize it, is nothing more nor less than exploitation. That's what I'm telling you. Exploit yourself. Go to some big city where you will find opportunities. Use men. Be strong. Defiant. Use men to get the things you want.
Damn. Listen, y'all. Did you hear him? For the people in the back. Oh, Melanie Hazelton, I just got your Cash App. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Love you, girl. Melanie Hazelton, you said, keep up the good work, goddess. Oh, more to come. Thank you, girl. I really appreciate you, Melanie Hazelton. Thank you. Listen, y'all. When I tell y'all, y'all need to watch this video 10 times every single morning to remind yourself who really has the power. Okay? Remind yourself who really has the power. He said, you must use men to get the things that you want. You must use men to get the things that you want. Use men. Don't let them use you. And a lot of women are out here, completely brainwashed, walking around, have no idea of their power, getting used by men. And it's crazy. It's insane. Y'all, do you understand how insane that is? It doesn't make any type of sense. You understand? Oh my gosh. Playboy, you're so crazy. Playboy said he's just here to outbid everybody. You know what? Playboy, thank you, Playboy. I really appreciate you showing off. You showing off today. Honey Love says, was he her dad or relative? I can't see a random man teaching her that. They don't want us to know this. Here's the thing. I don't know. I've never watched this movie. I might go look for this movie tonight, maybe. I've never seen this movie. I was on Facebook today and some woman posted it in one of those hypergamy groups. And I was like, what is this? And I clicked on it because of the title of the video where it says, hold on. Right here, if you see it, it says Barbara Stanwyck and Babyface. Use men to get the things you want, right? So I was like, wait a minute. What is this? Clicked on the video. I was like, this is gold. I have to share this with y'all today. So that's why I'm going live with it. I've never watched the video. And the thing about men not wanting women to know this, absolutely. I mean, I have an uncle that pretty much raised me. I mean, that man loves me. I love him. But when I told him that I was interested in dating only provider men, he got upset. He got upset with me. And I was his niece, you know? So you never know. Like, I mean, the first man who ever told me something like this, and I didn't register. Like, I didn't understand what he was really saying to me because I didn't even know my own power. And this is when I was really young, like 20. I had a cousin tell me, he's like, you're young. You're beautiful. You're smart. He was like, you can have anything that you want. It did not dawn on me. It didn't until I found Shira, until I got played a couple times by men I thought I liked, right? Then it dawned on me. But sometimes, you know, I mean, life is like that. You have to go through some things. You have to experience life to, you know, really understand your power. But there are some men, and they're very rare, but there are some men who want you to know this. Udi says, I got my money drawing oil after watching your video of you talking about it. Thank you, guys. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Playable, you should send it to her Cash App. She gets to keep 100% of. Oh, thank you. I mean, Playable has been the biggest, actually my biggest supporter. So, you know, thank you, Melanie. You've always been here too. So BC says, in hookup culture, cheap attention and 20 minutes of mediocre sex are benefits, just dusty. Y'all need to stop doing that. See, when women don't understand, they're just literally, you're giving away your power. And particularly really young women, I understand, like when you're young, especially when you're like your late teens, you know, you're thinking about boys. You're like, oh yeah, boys. And you don't think about anything really important about the boys. Like, you're not like, is he a good person? Is he helping me move to the next level? Like, you're not thinking about these things. You're just thinking like, oh, he's cute. I guess I was strange because when I was younger, my first boyfriend was like pretty ugly, but he treated me really well. And that's pretty much what I wanted. I was like, what's the point of dating someone super cute if he's going to cheat on me and treat me like crap? Like, I just didn't understand that. But I'm telling you, if you are young, you know, if you're like 18, that's, you know, let's say 30, but really your early 20s, man, you are the most powerful at this time. Use your youth and beauty to your advantage. Use your youth and beauty, because this window doesn't last forever. People aren't really checking for 60-year-old women like that. You know what I'm saying? So that window doesn't last very long unless you are exceptional at keeping up with yourself, like J-Lo, who's like 50 something and she looks better than most 20-year-olds, right? But that window doesn't last very long. So as a woman, it behooves you to make the most of it and secure some material, physical assets, some financial assets that can take care of you in your older age, where people ain't really checking for no 60-year-old woman. You feel me? Like, yes, yes, Beyonce's mother is in her 60s, and yes, she's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, but typically men ain't like chasing 60-year-old women. So you have to really use this time to your advantage. Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely. It is a complete and total scam, BC. Yeah, no judgment. Absolutely. I mean, most of us have, right? Like, I mean, unfortunately, it's a part of the culture now. Maya B said, truth, life is the best teacher. I had to learn the hard way, never again. But it is rare that a man will tell you this. Just like Honeybee mentioned earlier, you know, Honeybee said, is this her relative? It's rare that a man will sit there and admit that women have power over men. It's very, very rare. So when men say something like this to you, just from my experience, because I wasn't really paying attention, right? Homewrecker, y'all showing out. Y'all. Thank you, Homewrecker. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Hope your weekend is beautiful as you are. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Let's see. Melanie Hazelton, yes, we have a bidding war here. Here's the thing, ladies. Here's the thing. Men like this, men like Playably, men like Homewrecker, men like Real Deal Financial are here. They are here. You just have to embrace your femininity, embrace your role, and really know your value and know your power. Men like this will show up in your life. I promise you. I absolutely, positively promise you that they will show up in your life if you embrace your femininity and understand your power. But until you understand your power, it's not going to happen. Trust me, I know personally and very intimately. Like, if you second guess or question your power in any way, if you're not 100% sure of it, you're going to miss out. So, you know, understand that all is mental, right? Like, life is like a psychological game. You understand? Those psychologically strong, those who have the strongest minds win. But you have to be sure. You have to do your research. You have to truly study and understand and get context and read and be open-minded and listen. But be sure of yourself and your power, honestly. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you. But so I'm gonna have to leave soon. If anyone has any questions, let me know. But I'm gonna play the video one more time just because I'm noticing new people are coming into the live stream. But yeah. So Uri Makungu says, I feel like you are talking to me, watching you from Zambia. Okay, I've never been to Zambia. I would love to visit one day. Oh, hey, Purple Lover. Good to see you too. Good to see you. Hi, Jessica Hicks. Hey, girl. Beautiful Jessica Hicks. Playably, thank you. I really appreciate you, Playably. Playably say, I'm eating today. Y'all are just showing out. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all being so good to me. That's why I try to really bring it. Okay, I'm gonna play this video again. And I encourage all women to listen to this video about 10 times every day. And I just found this video today. And trust me, this video will be on replay again and again and again and again and again and again. Okay? All right.
Well, that's that.
I never go to funerals. I like a barbarism. So, now what?
Well, the future looks very bright. Just as I was leaving the cemetery, Ed Stipple made me a proposition. And last night, the manager of the Star and Garter Burlesque House offered me a job in the chorus to do a strip act.
A strip act?
Yeah, show my shape.
Well, that's a business in itself.
Oh, I guess I ain't much of a businesswoman.
What's going to become of you? It's up to you to decide. If you stay in this town, you are lost.
Where would I go? Paris? I got $4.
That's what makes me mad with you. You're a coward. I mean it. You let life defeat you. You don't fight back.
What chance has a woman got?
More chance than men. A woman young, beautiful like you can get anything she wants in the world because you have power over men. But you must use men, not let them use you. You must be a master, not a slave. Look, here. Nietzsche says, all life, no matter how we idealize it, is nothing more nor less than exploitation. That's what I'm telling you. Exploit yourself. Go to some big city where you will find opportunities. Use men. Be strong. Defiant. Use men to get the things you want.
Boy, y'all better take this link. I put the link to this video in the chat, okay? I encourage every single woman who is here to really click on this link and watch this video several times a day. I urge you to do this. Here's another thing. I don't know if you guys, I don't talk a lot about what I do, but I'm a graduate student, and I'm a researcher. So a lot of my research actually revolves around sex workers. And what's really interesting is that this girl comes in, she's like, I've been offered a gig to do stripping. And stripping is a form of sex work, right? And sex workers, no matter what type, that could be you could be a stripper, you could be an escort, you could be a streetwalker, you could be a cam girl, you could be a phone sex operator. You just don't, it doesn't just involve selling access to the female portal. It's other things too that revolve around erotic interactions. Okay. And one of the things I've noticed from my interviews with sex workers is that a lot of sex workers are shamed, and a lot of them talk about how just being out as a sex worker is a form of activism and rebellion, right? Because that's how much stigma is attached to that type of work. And when he tells this woman to exploit he's telling her, exploit yourself. Nietzsche says, all life, no matter how much you idealize it, is exploitation. Exploit yourself. a lot of people will look at it and say, this is really problematic. And I understand. I understand that. I understand the stigma. I understand where it comes from. There's a lot of human trafficking. There's a lot of exploitation of women. But in the context and in the circumstance where a woman is in control over her own body, I think sex work can be extremely revolutionary for women. Extremely. I mean, could you imagine? Do you ever question why or wonder why there's so much stigma attached to the women in sex work when these women that engage in this industry would not exist without a large group of men who are eager to buy? There would be no demand if men didn't provide the demand, right? But all of the stigma is attached to the woman and not the buyer, which tends to be the man. Like, all the stigma is attached to the woman. Why? It has to do with power. And what this man is, there's a lot in this 2 minute. This is a 2-minute video, and there's a lot here to unpack. But I think you should listen to this video over and over again, because there's a reason why female bodies are always under attack and always the subject of someone trying to control, right? People are always trying to control female bodies. A man is trying to control female bodies on the individual level. You have governments and politicians writing laws on what women can do or what women can't do with their bodies. I mean, there's power in it. There's a lot of power. Understand this. Think about it. And a lot of us don't take the time to think, and I understand a lot of us are working and trying to survive, but take the time to truly think about the power in being a woman, the power in femininity. Like, really take the time to think about this, because it's powerful. And if you need reference, if you need reassurance, if you ever doubt the power of being a woman, you can come back to my videos. You can watch this clip right here. You can watch Shira. You can listen to GL Lambert. But be sure, because all is mental. And everything is a psychological game. All is mental, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I have to go, but thank you so much for the support. Y'all just want to make me cry today. Thank you, Melanie Hazelton, for the Cash App. Thank y'all. Thank you, Playably, always coming through. Thank you, Real Deal Financial. You came through with the donation. Thank you, Homewrecker. Homewrecker 2. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Okay? And Honey Love. Thank you, girl. Thank you. And Real Deal Financial. Thank you, guys. You are amazing. Thank you for your support. And a lot of men it surprises me how many, as much hate as I get from men, it surprises me the men who come to support actually come to support. Like, they actually they back their support with actions, right? And something. They just don't say it. So I really appreciate you guys. Machiavellian Empress, I agree. Just as long as the women are not being exploited by men, I agree. Just as long as women are in control of their bodies, I agree. It should be legal as long as women are in complete control. If they are not in complete control, then it's a problem. Okay? All right, guys. But thank you so much. And I will see you lovely people later. Okay? Bye. Bye, guys.